Welcome to my channel. This is an indication of some of the things that I cover on a regular basis in my videos. If you haven't already subscribed, please feel free to do so, and don't forget to click the little bell so that you'll get notified of future videos. Please feel free to share my videos on your social media, and I hope you enjoy the video which follows. It's time to give you a little update on the Bantam chickens and how everybody is making out in the coop. I have been very pleased with the transition of the new birds into the coop. There doesn't seem to be any problem at all. It's Handsome, the rooster, and then you see the naked neck right there, the naked neck white silky is another rooster. They haven't bothered with each other at all. Now the young rooster is about 4 months old. I have never heard it crow. So perhaps at this point, Handsome does not think of him as a rooster. I don't know what's going on there, but there doesn't seem to have been any problem at all. Some of the hens are a bit bossy, but that's always the case, I guess. They're just trying to sort out their pecking order. But they have really, I've been amazed at how easy it was for them to move in. These are the Old English game. 3 black and 1 that's blue. The blue one is the one you can see there with the light gray tail feathers. The ones with the black tail feathers are called black Old English game birds. They are so cute. Very tiny. I thought Martha, the silver seabright, was a small chicken, and these are even smaller than Martha, so she's no longer the smallest one in the coop. This is the bearded white silky. Do not adjust your sets, as they used to say on television. He is looking kind of green because he is kind of green. The wife of the man who I bought these from dyes the white silkies different colors and takes them to fairs or whatever. The day that I was there, there were, I think, a pink one, a blue one, and a gold-colored one. Well, this chap was dyed a year ago. He has molded a lot of his feathers and grown in new, but he's still got some work to do on it. He's got a bit of a green tinge to him. The one in the foreground here is one of the 2 standard white silkies. Well, as you can see, Handsome has just sort of moved right in and considers all these young ladies to be his now. He's off with them frequently. He'll dig around till he finds a worm or a bug, and then he makes his special clucking sound, and they all come running to get it. I think I have a clip of that coming up close to the end of the video here. This is a good look at the naked neck white silky rooster. A rooster who has never crowed yet. It probably could happen any time now, but I think he's about 4 months old. Some of the older girls, my barnyard black bantams, and their guardian Angel. Angel always amazes me. She has never ever tried to hurt one of the chickens. Watches them with almost as much interest as I do, I guess. I will show you a clip or 2 here later on, though, with her with Handsome. She's a little leery of Handsome. There he comes right there. 2 or 3 times he has made a rear up feet first and jumped at her, and I've been there, and I keep thinking to myself, I couldn't blame you if you grabbed that. She just sort of turns around and looks up at me as if to say, what do you suppose his problem is? The 2 smaller birds here are the 2 that hatched out a couple of months ago. in the coop raised by one of the other bantams there. So far, I think there's still a couple of hens. I don't see any rooster characteristics. I keep trying to show you the one that's in the lead there, the second one from the front. It has quite a bit of white on its throat, and when it flaps its wings, quite a bit of white on its wings. So what I'm trying to do here is to give you a look at its throat, and it does eventually turn around so we can get a look at it. Finally, she sort of swung around so we can get a little better look at her. She's like she has a white beard. You can just see the little white tips on the wings, but when she flaps her wings or tries to fly or whatever, there's a fair amount of white there. So she has got some of the mottled coaching of her grandmother, I guess. I'll let some of this just run now without commentary. You know what the birds are that you're looking at. One or two things later on that I'll put some comments on, but for the next minute or two we'll just let it run by. This is Angel keeping a very close eye on Handsome. You never know what that crazy thing's going to do. This is Martha, who is now one of the big girls. fingers crossed, I may be adding even more varieties of bantams yet this fall. It all depends on the seasonal car ferry here. The 28th of September, a club called the Moncton Fur and Feather Club. They have an annual fair or exhibit or whatever in Petitcodiac every fall. This year it's the 28th of September. If the car ferry is still running so that I can bring birds home to Campobello without having to go through the U.S. with them, I plan to attend and see what other kinds of bantams might be available. Well, this is the last clip, and it demonstrates what I was talking about. Handsome, the rooster, or almost any rooster, when they find something that they want to share with the hens, they have a special little clucking sound that they make. Well, thank you very much for watching.